Hey, what's up guys? This is Ray and Simon on DHC. For those new to the show, DHC is all about what's happening around you. And today we're talking about Cardi B.
Hey y'all, how's it going?
And today we're talking about a few subjects. Of course, we're going to be paying our respects to Mini-Me, as most of you know him.
Mr. Vern Troyer.
Yep.
I just want to give our respects to him. I mean, beloved person, beloved character, as we all know. Mini-Me from Austin Powers passed away, and at the age of 49.
Wow.
Due to substance abuse and depression, of all things, eh?
Wow. You know, mental health is a big thing nowadays.
Oh, it's very big. Absolutely big. It's almost more considerable than physical health.
Well, almost. You would almost get to that. Yeah. The second one that has, astonishingly passed away is Avicii. Most likely heard of Avicii from his song. What's his song called? Wake Me Up?
Wake Me Up was probably one of his biggest ones, yeah.
Yeah. So he's been a big player in the electronic music scene. But the odd, funny thing is that he's Vern Troyer and Avicii, they passed away very, very closely.
It was literally a day apart.
Wow.
Avicii had passed away, and then the next day, Vern had passed away. I was personally, I was blown away. I couldn't believe that had happened.
Wow. So, days go by, and, it's very interesting to know that, of course, celebrities, people that we know, unfortunately, we pay the respects to them and their families, of course. But Avicii, we just want to talk about him a little bit longer. He had been a big player in the electronic music scene. He's produced many tracks which have gone worldwide and have raised attention, and he's actually he's been nominated for multiple Grammys for his music production. So he's actually very well known in terms of the EDM scene, electronic dance music scene. But for those who don't know, I'm sure you've heard that song "Wake Me Up." For someone of his age, 28 years old, to pass away like that, it's pretty sad. Because your life hasn't really hit the end, like nowhere near the end. Your average person probably goes to about 70 or 80. The guy was 28. Right. And
I know he suffered from some medical issues. He had a gallbladder removed back in 2014, I think it was, and it is kind of a shock and quite sad. I will say that.
100%. So, switching it up for a little bit, we're going to talk about the Bodak Yellow queen. Her name is, of course, Cardi B.
Cardi B. Very interesting girly that one is, I'll tell you that much.
What do you think of Cardi B? What's her deal right now?
Well, you see, Ray, I got like mixed feelings, and I know if she heard this, she'd probably tell me to eat her dildo, but I'll say this, like, she can be funny. She's got a very comical side to her, but her music is good, right? There's just certain times that I hear her voice and it's kind of irritating. I won't lie. I'll be honest with you. She's got these sounds she likes to make, and
what are these sounds you're talking about right now?
What are these sounds? Okay, let me drop it on you.
What's one sound right now?
It's okay. Okay. She did that on the Jimmy Fallon show, and
I saw that. Yeah, I saw that.
What is going on in this girl's vocal cords?
Yes.
That's my biggest thing. I don't know. So she's very interesting. Don't get me wrong, she's very talented.
Okay.
But there's a side of her that's like, oh dear God, man.
Yeah. I guess we almost, we're kind of torn on this subject, I think, because definitely, I do think she's talented in ways, maybe in way, not plural. But I'm just gonna lay it out. Lay it out, man.
I
think she's just Nicki Minaj version 2.
You know what? I'll agree to that. Latino Nicki Minaj.
Latino Nicki Minaj.
Boom! I said it.
Why? I don't understand, and I have the same feeling as you're saying, Simon, is, she's doing these songs, she's doing these tracks. Her biggest track is called Bodak Yellow. That's what she came out with, and that's what she's kind of known for, and obviously she's taken off ever since, and she's been obviously on the Jimmy Fallon show, which is a big thing.
Yeah.
But why? I just ask myself, why is this girl even a thing? Is this because she can kind of rap and she can kind of look like Nicki Minaj and she can kind of, say the N-word and stuff? And by the way, she's not even African American. She's not even black. So, I mean, I don't think she really has the right to, have these kind of slangs in her verse. But regardless, it just kind of blows me away that she's well liked and she has a following. I totally get it, Simon. She has a following. Why? Because she's controversial and she's funny and she has a personality.
Well, I mean, she's a pretty girl too.
That's true.
That honestly, that sells right there. But
why are we even talking about her? That's the question.
Why are we talking about? Because she's a hot topic right now.
But why?
Why? She just released a new album and people are going nuts over it.
I don't understand why people are going nuts. You think it's, I don't know. Do you think it's just the persona, the personality that's there, and there's some quirky things, like you did that little sound effect there, or a little bird?
Well, first of all, that ain't my sound effect. That's Cardi's sound effect.
What's the other sound effects you got going on?
Yow. And you can do that at different pitches, and it means something different. You can go low, yow, or you can go high, yow. But no, I'm telling you right now, like she's a hot topic right now. There's a lot of females out there that really appreciate her music, that think she came from a certain point and she's made it big, and she's
started from the bottom. Now we're here.
Yeah. Yeah. We could throw some Drake in there, but man, we talking about Cardi. And like she's an inspiration to certain people out there, right? Everybody's different. Some people get inspired by different things, whatever the case. But I feel like there are females out there who are inspired by her. They think she's comical, they think she's funny, whatever.
Really? Like who though? How can that be? And I'm almost getting upset now because what you're saying. Because how can you get? What is inspiring about Cardi B?
Well, I'm gonna give you an example right now. So on the Netflix, right? Okay. On the Netflix, there's a show called Strippers.
All right.
Right? And if you have watched that show, it's not very long. There's maybe like 3 or 4 episodes on there, and it tells you about the experience of strippers. And as we all know, Cardi B used to be a stripper. Mm-hmm. And according to her interviews, she was a proud stripper. She was okay with what she was doing, which is fine. Okay, whatever.
Right.
But there are girls out there that have different opinions. They get into it because of the money, and they're unhappy, but they make good money, whatever. Mm-hmm. Those are the type of girls that I feel personally that listen to Cardi B and they think, well, hey, this girl, she used to be like me, and then she made it to this big, so why can't I do something different? Why can't, if I don't like the strip game, right? If I don't like the strip game, maybe I could advance to something else. I could do modeling, or I could do this, or I could do that. That's pretty much what that show was about, period, if you watch it. Okay. It shows girls that are strippers and that they either like the job they're doing or they don't like the job they're doing, and whether they may not like the job, okay, fine, and they want to advance, they want to go do something else, and it shows the steps that they take to go and do that something else. And I mean, Cardi B is a good example of that. She used to be a stripper. Sure, she may have liked it, okay, fine, but she decided to choose music. And let's face it, I mean, from what we've heard, she's not too bad. She's pretty talented, I would say.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? You could probably catch me jamming to one of her songs, right? It's not too bad at all. Have you heard about Nicki Minaj coming out with her diss track?
I've heard little bits of information. I'm gonna need you to drop a little more on me right now.
Oh man, is it ever good? Is it ever good? You know, I am not one for diss tracks, but is it ever good? It's literally, I feel like her just coming out with something, just going against Cardi B, and she does a damn good job. I'm telling you right now, if I were to pick between Cardi B and Nicki Minaj, I'm on the Minaj side. That's for sure.
Oh,
that's for sure. And that's not just with you know, Drake being on that label or anything like that, but definitely a well-versed track right there. Cardi B was also in the news recently with a lawsuit. Have you heard about this? She's been sued for just over 10 million pounds, and I guess that's about $7 million, by her former manager and co-writer, saying that he feels like he hasn't been given the right amount of credit due, and so he's decided to sue Cardi B.
Damn, that's deep.
That's deep.
That is deep.
That's you know what? That's not deep at all. You just sue people.
Oh, I would say that's deep on a different level, because I mean she just announced recently that she's pregnant.
Right.
And I mean, you're a pregnant woman. You let's face it, your hormones are kind of fluctuating here and there, especially to the advancement within your pregnancy. So, I mean, that's all kinds of stress. That's all kinds of stress. I mean, between the lawsuit and then the type of fame, and you got people that hate her, people that like her. She's always posting on social media and whatever else. I mean, that's pretty intense for any person.
I don't know. I just feel like we're probably gonna get a lot of. I am probably gonna get a lot of hate for this, but way overrated. She's way overrated. Cardi B. Why are we even talking about this girl? She's Nicki Minaj version 2. She acts black, but she's not. Her lyrics aren't even that good. Like, what are we even talking about right now?
Or Cardi B sounds like me. No, I'm just kidding. But you know what's funny? We could say Cardi B is like Nicki Minaj, the next version. But it's like, if you go back to Nicki Minaj,
yeah,
that's like Lil Kim. Right. Lil Kim was all about the 90s, and then all of a sudden Nicki Minaj came out of nowhere and was the next Lil Kim. That was a good
sound, by the way. I like that sound.
Why, thank you. But you think about it, you had Lil Kim, right? And I mean, Biggie found Lil Kim, and she was all about the 90s into the early 2000s, and then all of a sudden, bam, Nicki Minaj came out of wherever.
Yeah.
Or you know what you could even say is there was Rihanna first, there was Riri, and then you found Nicki Minaj. And then after that,
Rihanna didn't really rap.
She didn't really rap. She's more of a reggae girl. I think she might got some Western Indian to her. I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, I like it. I'm gonna say that. But you got that girl, and then all of a sudden Cardi B is like the next, right?
Oh.
So we kind of go from there.
See how I don't know. I just, in my opinion, a little bit overrated. I feel, honestly, she's going to drop out from the next couple of years. We're not going to hear from her for the next, I'd say, give it, what is this, 2018? 2020, there will be no Cardi B. That's my, I put that right there.
You put it out there. Let's see if it happens.
All
I mean, let's see. It could very well be, right?
Right.
Cardi B.
Cardi B, there won't be me. I don't know, but I don't think. I think it's a little bit more hype than it is. But let's see what happens.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
Thanks for listening. If you liked what you heard and have feedback for future topics, please email us at dhcconvos. That's dhcconvos@gmail.com. For YouTube, please make sure to comment, like, and subscribe for more videos to come. Until next time, this is Ray and Simon on DHC.